Is it time to buy or sell Ishares Bitcoin Trust exchange-traded fund? In this video, we will explore Ishares Bitcoin Trust in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday the 23rd of May 2025, and we are here now to provide you with a more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, like, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You won't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Elevate your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please remember that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 8th of May, 2025, our system has identified Ishares Bitcoin Trust as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.16. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this period. The ETF has experienced a gain of 7.31%. This equates to an average return of 0.61% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is positioned in the upper range of a very wide and robust rising trend in the short term. This typically presents an excellent selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back toward the lower portion of the trend can be anticipated. A breakout above the upper trend line at $63.43 will initially suggest a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend indicates a potential change of approximately 25.27% over the next 3 months, with possible returns ranging between 1.48% and 28.51%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of 66.49%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between 26.13% and 70.54% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $77.99 and $105.44. Our latest daily update for Ishares Bitcoin Trust brings you the headline, Stronger Technical Forecast for Ishares Bitcoin Trust ETF Price After Friday Trading. The Ishares Bitcoin Trust ETF experienced a decline of 2.21% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, dropping from $63.23 to $61.83. Throughout that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 1.91%, with a low of $61.43 and a high of $62.61. Notably, the price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, showing a rise of 5.4% over the past 2 weeks. Interestingly, trading volume also decreased on the last day alongside the ETF price, which is actually a positive indicator since volume typically follows the ETF. On that day, trading volume fell by 5 million shares, with a total of 61 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $3.76 billion. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the ETF was $63.70, while the lowest price was $28.23. Currently, the price is 2.94% or $1.87, below the 52-week high of $63.70, which also stands as the all-time high for the ETF. The Ishares Bitcoin Trust ETF, IBIT, is making headlines as it reaches a new 52-week high. Today, it hit this milestone, showcasing a remarkable 124% increase from its 52-week low of $28.23 per share. This surge aligns with Bitcoin's recent rally, which has crossed the historic $111,000 mark, attracting significant attention from investors. The strong performance of IBIT indicates heightened investor demand for Bitcoin exposure, illustrated by the $8.9 billion inflows it has garnered year-to-date. This positions IBIT among the top 5 ETFs by net inflows for 2025, signaling a growing mainstream acceptance of cryptocurrencies. However, while the short-term outlook appears promising, with investors eager to ride the wave of momentum, there are potential signs of market exhaustion and a notable lack of demand for other Bitcoin ETFs in the United States. Long-term, investor sentiment towards Bitcoin as a viable store of value could influence IBIT's stability, particularly as high-net-worth individuals start seeing it as an alternative to traditional assets like gold. Overall, These dynamics could lead to increased volatility, but also a robust opportunity for growth in both the short and long term. The following signals have been identified for Ishares Bitcoin Trust. The Ishares Bitcoin Trust exchange-traded fund holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive forecast for the fund. Additionally, there is a general buy signal stemming from the relationship between the two signals, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $60.80 and $53.78. A decline below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. Furthermore, a buy signal has been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. However, some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact the near short-term trajectory. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 22, 2025, and thus far it is decreased by 2.21%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Volume declined alongside the price during the last trading day, which reduces the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots have shown a sell signal 2 days ago. Bollinger Bands provided a buy signal 2 days ago. The short-term moving average signaled a buy 14 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a buy signal 30 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 25 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average indicated a buy signal 31 days ago. The long-term moving average signaled a buy signal 24 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages provided a buy signal 11 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Ishares Bitcoin Trust. Ishares Bitcoin Trust finds support from accumulated volume at $61.79. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. This exchange-traded fund exhibits average daily movements, and with a strong trading volume, the associated risk is considered to be medium. Over the last day, the fund experienced a fluctuation of $1.18 between its high and low, which is equivalent to 1.91%. In the past week, the ETF has displayed a daily average volatility of 2.70%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Ishares Bitcoin Trust. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Ishares Bitcoin Trust is at $63.23. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the exchange-traded fund, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Ishares Bitcoin Trust encounters its first support level at $61.79. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $59.18, reflecting a decrease of 4.28%. This exchange-traded fund experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is the Ishares Bitcoin Trust ETF a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level presents a potential buying opportunity. There is a reasonable expectation for the Ishares Bitcoin Trust ETF to perform well in the near future. Consequently, we have revised our analysis from a hold or accumulate position to that of a buy candidate. After examining the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 27th of May, we anticipate that the Ishares Bitcoin Trust will open higher by 1/8 of a dollar, starting at $61.96. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at StockInvest.